Masquerade in Zimbabwe, welcome to our channel Zoom Confessions and Deep Secrets. Kana kari kutanga kukuya nino channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Kana chungwa garo ka subscribe, but don't forget to comment and share this video. Nasmere Zimbabwe takigira nyaya kupisa. Nyaya kunetsa nyaya and leaked phone call yakabuda ya Christopher Mutsvangwa yakabuda achitaura the dug up muri Zimbabwe. The dug up journalist Maynard Manyowa azinombera mushe muri Zimbabwe. Christopher Mutsvangwa akabuda achitaura zvinhu zvakawanda achiblaster Vice President Chiwenga akabuda zvakare achitaura a lot of people vari mubato reZANU-PF hanzi havana hondo yavakarwa. Akataura nyaya rugeje zvichinzi vanga vasipwa vari kuLibya. Akataura even nana Chiwenga zvichinzi havana kurwa hondo. He was in Tanzania nana Valerio Sibanda. Nyaya yakonzeresa muri Zimbabwe. Azinombera mushe zvikunzi Chiwenga is now in trouble nenyaya this leaked audio. Ari kunzi aiwa murume uyu anonyanya kutaurisa. Anofunga Temba Mliswa akambobuda zvakare achitaura achiti Christopher Mutsvangwa aonani na Vice President Chiwenga hanzi kubva kare aida kuvabvisa pachigaro muri Zimbabwe. Now zviri kunzi Christopher Mutsvangwa was lying about nyaya yema-war veterans muri Zimbabwe akasangana narugeje zvichinzi aiwa vanhu vakarwa hondo muri Zimbabwe. Zimwe ayabuda ichitaurawo zvainofunga pamusoro penyaya iyi, vachitaura ivo vachiti our country Zimbabwe has been and continues to be reduced to pathetic spectacle by those who are tragically obsessed and fascinated with and by social media. Social media is for far too many a place for dishing out insults, character defamation, and slanderous hate. Where has Chiwenga gone? In every corner of our beloved country, in cities, towns, and rural areas, are communities at the heart of which are cultures rooted in respect, honor, and dignities. These values shine more when we have disagreements. There are too many brave keyboard tigers who hide behind what they tragically believe to be the safety and refuge of the keyboard and social media. A sad example of the lunatic heights to which social media has frightened many is the leaked audio of Comrade Mutsvangwa speaking to a UK-based patented journalist, a certain Mr. Manyowa. This is the same unscrupulous man who in recent weeks have had a frolic in social media manufacturing lies about the alleged operation of the security personnel in President's office. In so doing, he has been putting state security and public safety at risk. Even more tragically, these manufactured lies have posed and are posing grave risk to individuals. All this he does recklessly under the disguise of journalism. It is without much doubt that Manyowa is being handled by some attention-seeking idiots. Back to the leaked audio of Comrade Mutsvangwa. In this audio, Mutsvangwa directs insults and abuse on Honorable Vice President retired Chiwenga. Apart from the gracious insults on his person and career, Comrade Mutsvangwa also trespasses on the VP's personal and family life. Some of the language used by Mutsvangwa is too graphic, unprintable, and simply beyond or unmanageable in decency. First and foremost, apart from being our VP, the object of these despicable insults is a human being with personal feelings and a family too. All Zimbabweans of all walks of life will agree that as a person and a leader, the VP is one man who never says a single word bad about anyone, at least not in public. He holds his person and his office with the highest standard of dignity and decorum. This must be an example to all. The VP is the Vice President of our country. An insult and denigration of him in the manner that is evident on the leaked audio or at all, it is definite insult not just on our country but also on the appointing authority. His President, Excellency E.D. Mnangagwa, there is no place for any disrespect and no justification of any abuse at all, let alone such gross abuse. Let us be clear, the VP is a decorated soldier and a hero of our struggle who served the country with distinction during the liberation struggle and after. As a nation, we will always disagree, and we must in a functioning democracy. When we do, the test for maturity and the maturity of our democracy is that we do so in a manner that we remain brothers and sisters. We are responsible for the safeguarding of one another's personal honor and dignity. The rule is to go for the ball, not for the man's legs to break them. Whether in public or in private discourse, there is no room for abuse and insult. Leaders in particular must behave and interact with one another in a manner that is exemplary to the nation, particularly to young people. Comrade Mutsvangwa must be reminded that being garrulous and obnoxious to those that he may want to disagree with is not strength at all. There is strength in honor, civility, and respect. Let it be clear that education or no education, that is not the issue. Countries, include ourselves, need integrity and leadership that is respect and respected. In any event, where are the merits of Comrade Mutsvangwa's education in the leaked video? ZANU-PF as a party has policies and rules of internal engagement. Discipline, respect, and commitment runs through these. If Comrade Mutsvangwa had a valid grievance against the VP, it is baffling that he chose social media, and in particular a notorious character, to air this. Comrade Mutsvangwa's actions have no doubt caused significant adverse impact on the country and on the party. I shall not comment on any impact on the VP because I am not his spokesperson. However, I can generally observe that such would generally cause extreme anguish to the person targeted and to their nearest and dearest. Zimbabweans in all walks of life expect leaders to put their hands on the plow and to do the work in service of the nation rather than spend time on social media speaking to devise characters and abuse others. The issues of 2030 must not divide us as a party, but must show our democratic maturity. The way the party has allowed this constitutional issue to go unchecked is divisive. Every ZANU-PF member has a right to agree or disagree with any opinion or resolution. The way the party has allowed this issue to grow now borders on the serious issue of state security. The stability of the country is now put at risk, and something has to be done now and right now. There are cadres who think that disagreeing with the 2030 campaign is a sign that you hate the president. This is total lunacy. ZANU-PF fought for democracy, and it must allow people, especially its members, to be democratic. There are people who now believe that the country is theirs alone. Hell no, it is our country, all of us. It is said that an outstanding communicator like Comrade Mutsvangwa stoops so low to castigate the vice president over an issue which he is not an author of. During President Mugabe's time, Mutsvangwa was a rare breed, a candid and outspoken critic of the abuses of freedom fighters endured at the hands of the authorities. It is ironic that the abuse he fought against during the first dispensation continues to dog our heroes. Christopher Mutsvangwa quickly seized the opportunity and began to abuse freedom fighters, particularly Vice President whose role in the liberation struggle Mutsvangwa persistently strived to denigrate while elevating the role played. The motorbike Mutsvangwa was quick to use his language to score some cheap factional political points on the esteemed VP. Comrade Mutsvangwa seized the opportunity to score some cheap political points on people that Zimbabwe respects and revered as seniors during the war and in the party. It is quite unfortunate that Mutsvangwa has used his loud mouth to portray himself as the prototypical war veteran, the embodiment of everything that the War of Liberation stands for, and succeeded in making himself Mr. Zimbabwe, to whom every one of the 17 million citizens owes some gratitude for political independence. Despite Mutsvangwa's distortion of history and his spirited efforts to trivialize the role played by some combatants, particularly the role played by the VP in liberating the country, stubborn historical facts would always show that Comrade Chiwenga has remained a hero and is still a hero long after independence. Mutsvangwa has always come across someone who is unstable, who is unstable and bitter whenever he is not rewarded with a government post, and has often used his undiplomatic, crass and uncouth language to attract attention and eventually earn political office. Comrade Mutsvangwa sought to demonize Comrade Chiwenga by bringing in personal issues and touching on Comrade Chiwenga's marital issues. Every person knows that former Miss Chiwenga, Mary Mbayiwa, has her cases in court. Chiwenga does not control the court or the police. It is not true that President has offered amnesty to Mary Chiwenga. Amnesty can only be offered after conviction and sentencing. It is said that Comrade Mutsvangwa lies with a straight face against VP. This lunacy should stop. Comrade Mutsvangwa knows very well that some issues should be discussed within the party. Taking this case to social media shows the moments of proper shallowness in Comrade Mutsvangwa's judgment. Whatever liquid which controlled Comrade Mutsvangwa must be flushed from his mind. Zimbabwe is the only country we can call ours, so we must protect it from unwarranted, unprovoked, unjustified, and unnecessary vomits. War veterans like General Rugeje, which Mutsvangwa tried to disrespect, trained in Libya with some of the commanders who were far senior to him. The likes of Amunyari, Teacher Tonga, Kenny, Tauraya, Simbi, Chinembiri, Chiombe, Madala, and Felix Gambiza, all members of the ZANU General Staff. Comrade Mugabe, Muzenda, and VP Chiwenga visited these comrades while under training. The ZANU representatives was the late national hero Vibion Shoniwa. Muzorewa never had troops in Libya and thus exposes Mutsvangwa's lies. He is deliberately distorting history. Where did he fight, one may ask? The word is that Comrade Mutsvangwa spent all his time in Maputo, swimming and drinking whiskey in nightclubs. His comments against VP are very unfortunate. It should be noted that the war in the DRC was fought by a force the size of a division. In the military, that structure is commanded by a 2-star general, not 3-star, the rank of General Chiwenga then. No one in Southern Africa would dare to confront the ZDF. Even the British will attest to that. ZDF is not a militia nor gendarmerie. They are highly professional. The VP Chiwenga holds a PhD in ethics. So for Chiwenga to suggest that the general is illiterate shows how he pathologically hates the general and how unwise are his comments. There is a difference between being clever and being wise. Ndo mabuditiro aitwa nyaya iyi muri Zimbabwe tikazotinona sei nyaya iyi tudziwo zvamuri kufunga apo zvataurwa pamusoro pava Mutsvangwa ati kuimwa madzo zvamuri kufunga mucomment section.